Alright guys, what is up? We're here in a game between TinyDragon and Neppy. Let's just turn the sound down. I don't know why look, it wasn't there. I started it down here, okay? Whatever, we're just gonna mute it. Alright, so we have this game between TinyDragon and Neppy. We have TinyDragon. He's the smallest of dragons, and he is here in the top hand side. He will be playing it looks like he's gonna be playing the mix, to be honest. We do have the mix coordinator, as well as the mixed drone. Now, mixed drone you can actually get from the pupae, so from the pupae, so I'm not sure why you would play it as a champion. But I'll take a look at this champion in a sec, see if it's worth the 56 Nora. And then on the bottom hand side, the southern side for Neppy, he looks like he's paying KF, though I do see on the left side that we do have KFUD. So this is a split battle group. It's going to be most likely the KFUD Elves, Deep Elves, and Elves that Poxnora started a long time ago. Not a horrible idea, because UD has a lot of very fun spells that do a lot of damage, while KF has the utility and the support to kind of keep UD going. So it's actually a pretty good combo, right? UD doesn't have any ranged. Well, what does KF have a lot of? Well, ranged, right? So it's pretty good. You also get the 2 extra damage, right? This is already at 15, while usually you would not be at 15, right? So you get the extra damage, plus the extra AP to really just allow you to he should actually go in here, I think, because if he goes in, then he forces the Ranger Elite to maybe move forwards, and then he can arrow shot it. That's my idea. Now he's not forcing TinyDragon to get into the font, and I like the idea of forcing him to get into the font, because then, you know, I think that Neppy wins early game, while generally a faction with a lot of summons wins late, right? That's why I think I would have preferred Neppy to move in there. Alright, gonna drive the adamant, the mixed adamant. Anyway, so yeah, and here not only UD, they're also often not amazing in these holding these kind of like late game battles where you're just contesting a font, right? Or where you're just waiting. And what the extra AP does, like here you see that he's at 5 AP, and what that does is that you have more possibilities to do things the next turn, right? Because you can store more AP. So instead of being able to store only 4 AP, like most champions, that's why you always see champions end off at that 4 AP. The half KF, they can actually gain, or they actually store 1 more AP. So here you can see him just wait there at 5, and then next turn he'll have 11. Or sorry, 12. Hey. Instead of 11. Or, well, okay, I guess he would have. He can store 1 more. There's the archery bale. Put him at 10 range. Now he can just double tap here, do a lot of damage. Look at that. Illuminated. Actually, kind of funny there. The illuminated caused the defense to go away. Then the calcify came up, giving him extra defense. So even though he's illuminated, he's still at 2 defense because of the double calcify proc. Now, can he get this kill? Arrow shot would deal. He has a resistance physical, so it would do 9 minus 2. I wonder if he's gonna do it. He can get the kill with the spell if he wants. Or is he just gonna shoot the mixed drone? Yeah, okay, just shooting the mixed drone. That's fine. No reason to do so little damage to this champion. It would have been a waste. Alright, now we only have 3 AP on this mixed coordinator. Reason being that autophobia. Now we're probably gonna see a heal. There we go. Yeah, definitely want to keep this tank alive if you can. Yeah, having the summons die, or sorry, not the summons, but the summons as well, but the small support guys here, these drones, is you're more okay with that than the mixed adamant. Mixed adamant is at 77 Nora. You don't really want to lose that. While losing the mixed drone, you're like, fuck it. Anyway, so what I was gonna say is, let's look at this champion. Is it worth paying 56 Nora for this? I don't know. Let's say you have Domain Sand, Scour, Charge 3, Sand Veil, 6 base speed. I guess 2 defense is kind of nice. There's no boost though, is the thing. If you had boost, then you'd be at like 45. But with War Banner, you're at 41. For 56. I guess because you have the 2 defense, you can kind of hold usually a little bit longer than normal. Are you in a theme with a lot of Surge? Surge Arthropod or Surge Mix? Not really. I think the reason you might just have to play the Mixed Drone, though, is because Mix were one of the latest themes to go into SL. So there's not very many of them in the first place. There's not very many Mix in the like champion pool. So sometimes you kind of just have to deal with this. Brood Bond, Soothing Serenade, more Mixed Pupae. So yeah, both of these guys can lay the Mixed Pupae. Which kind of, you know, you're making a lot of summons, but they're often dealt with quite easily with, for example, this Ritual of Destruction. But I mean, we have a nice range set up right here. And there's no ranged at the moment for TinyDragon. Ooh, what's this? Seal of the Vashal, as well as Portal. Or Swap, sorry. So we're probably gonna Ritual of Destruction here on the Mixed Drone. You might be able to, yeah, he's gonna be able to kill here probably. He's at 15. That's interesting. Oh, because the ritual is acid damage. Yeah. And this has Vigor Acid. So the next time a champion near you takes acid damage, you gain the 2 AP. So it makes Adam actually gained AP there, which is interesting. Is he playing a spell? I think he wants to get the yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that was the superiority. And now he's gonna get a summon here. Not bad. He did have to play a relic as well as a spell to do this, but he does get a Deep Elf Skeleton out of it, as well as deal some more damage to the adamant. So not horrible. He also killed the summon, right? So he kind of killed 3 champions and all there, as well as getting his own. Or he killed 2 and got 1. Alright. Is TinyDragon going to be able to... I don't think TinyDragon really has a... Alright. Sandstorm. Does quite a bit of damage, but... I think he'll be able to kill the Steep Elf Summon, but I don't think he can kill anything else. Well, this thing's at 34 health, but it's just that there's no... Like, this is support, right? There's just 3 supports here, and 1 tank. There's no damage dealing for TinyDragon at the moment. That's why I'm wondering if he can actually do anything. He does want to get in range of that improved speed, though. So generally, you want to, you know, store 4 AP, like I've been saying, or store 5 if you're half. But if you can get in range of improved range, or sorry, improved speed, you rather do that. Like you rather get the improve going. This will probably be a Petrify. 1, 2, 3. He is in range. At least to petrify the Ranger Elite. Is there any cleanse in UD? Not really. There is cleanse though in KF, right? Herbal Antidote would cleanse. Yeah, so he's moving up. So yeah, this works only champions with the race or class. So this is Bard, Arthropod, or Mix. And this is not a Bard, right? Yeah, no, it's a Shaman. So improve speed wouldn't work on the Manticore anyhow. So there's no point to move in range of the improved speed for it. Such an expensive support as well. Like, the idea of laying the pupae is so expensive. Like, you have improved speed and this. These are 2, like, this thing you do every 5 turns. This thing you don't even have to use AP for. And then Soothing and Serenade you do every 4 turns. So, like, you have so much time between where you're just sitting there. You're not dealing any damage. And if you want to tank, which you're okay with if you have 2 base defense and 5 health. Or sorry, 50 health. But you don't want the champion to die because it's so expensive, or she's so expensive. So it's kind of awkward to put her in front in range as a tank. So kind of an awkward support in my opinion. Like, this is a good support, right? 63 health, doesn't have an attack, and you're fine with that. You have something to do every turn basically. You have drive to do every turn, you can lay the pupae, and you have relocate ally. Like, this is an amazing support, but this one? At least, I mean, improved speed is a very good ability, but it's just so expensive on a champion that does nothing else. It is funny, though, that Vigor Acid keeps going off. Because we have another attack acid on the Shadow Rake. So again, 2 more AP gained by this Adamant. Now he's at 11 AP because of the Scoured. Alright, so that was the Sand Spray. Can hit, yeah, only these 3. It double taps the Shadow Rake though, just because of the pawn. There's another one that actually heals the Manticore, which is nice. Though, because of the physical resistance, because when you are petrified, you actually have immunity physical, so the Ranger Elite doesn't take any damage. But he is, you know, I mean, there, at least in that case, first of all, well, 2 things. Sandspray is very, sorry, not Sandspray, but Sandstorm is very cheap. It's like 20 Nora or 30 Nora. So it's a very cheap AoE. Not only that, though, but it heals the Manticore, so it kind of has a dual purpose in a way. So that's one of the spells that I'm okay with spamming. Ooh, is he gonna stun here? Yeah, probably stun. There you go. So yeah, we saw the Soothing Serenade go off on the Shadow Rake just so that he'd be able to move past it and then stun the Demonologist. So now for the next turn, actually, he's doing very well because Nepi can't do anything next turn, right? We have 1 stun champion, 1 petrified champion, and 1 pacified champion. So for the next turn, there's like nothing gonna happen from Nepi's side. Well, now he has the War Banner. He can actually move to the side. If he wants, he can move in range. If he wants, he can move the Matriarch up 3, or up 2 actually, to give the extra speed to the Adamant. But if the Adamant is getting the extra AP anyhow because of all the acid damage, he doesn't really care as much maybe. He can move the Shadow Rake if he wants. 7. He doesn't have any Invigorate though, so 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. They got Horn of Kathir. He could move up here. Move him up. And then not Horn of Kathir, what am I saying? The thing. Invigorate, Drive, and then he could get into this one. Ooh, Sacrifice. If he wants, he can get that Nora Globe with the Shadow Rake. He's going this way though. It's kind of interesting. So going down this way. I wonder if this was farther or not. Alright, so he gets the Nora Globe and he sacrifices. He should be able to deploy now. And like all those spells being played means that it's still 4 champions versus 4 at the moment. Alright, there's a healed champion. He can double tap. He can double tap the Manticore. If he wants. You can also just store the attack for next turn because of the preparation. He just waits and then attack double taps next turn. So that he has extra damage now. Or he just kills, wait, can he kill the Pupae? If anything, do that, right? Hit the Pupae once and then hit the Manticore once. Because then you don't have to deal with it later. Oh no, you messed up. He got out of range of the archery bale. Yeah. Alright, that's a bit awkward. Yeah, that's a bit of a misplay, isn't it? He could have killed it, but he moved upwards instead of to the side. Because to the side he would have still been in range of the archery bale, but moving up he got out of range of it. So then he got -1 range and he wasn't in range of it. So then he would have had moved up 2, and then he would be able to double tap. I mean, if he has the Demonology anyway, so that he has the ritual to deal with the mixed drone. 12 damage. Or 14 because of the charge, right? Or sorry, the charge. Does have 6 speed though because of the improved speed. At least once she moves in range, that is. 12, 12. There's a, what was that? Burning Sands. Yeah, Burning Sands played, gets the kill. Gets the Nora Globe. Playing so many spells though, right? Ooh, there's another pupae. I was thinking maybe move the matriarch up 2 and move the coordinator to the side 1. Just so you're in range of this on both these guys. Like, you're not really afraid of your matriarch dying, so you might as well. Interesting that he's doing so well. I mean, Neppy doesn't really play this battle group very often, so I can't really blame him for not doing well. Guess kind of get into it as well. If he had if he had moved to the side and killed the pupae that turn, he would have. Yeah, there's the horn I was talking about. All right, so he's gonna ritual here. Move up 1 more though, right? Don't do it now. Move up 1 to the side. But why? If he had moved 1 to the side, then the acid damage would have been dealt. He doesn't have immunity to acid. Because now he did it so the ritual didn't deal any damage. Usually it does 10 damage if you have an enemy in the range of this 5 spaces. And he forgot to drive before he attacked with the arrow singer. I think the Shadow Rake steals the kill though. Even though I think the Calcify will make it so he doesn't die. Ah, okay, so he plays that. That should be a kill now. Alright, so he heals up the Shadow Rake, which is nice. He's not in the font, but he did mess up with that ritual. Otherwise, he could have done that a bit, you know, more comfortably. Is he gonna move out of range of the hive with his arrow singer, I wonder? He does. Very good. Very good, very good. What's this? Mixed Sandlion. And we do have this hive that dealt quite a bit of damage here, or will, I guess. And in the next few turns, at least soon, another mixed pupae will be able to come out from the coordinator. So yeah, there was that 3 damage, and then 1. So there was fire damage, acid damage, and then 3 physical damage. So they actually took quite a bit again. Or, oh man, really? Because now, I guess it's fine. I might have not done that and just kept the arrow singer from attacking, just because then he keeps his preparation for next turn. So maybe just a kill with the demonologist or the Shadow Rake. Shadow Rake could have actually one-shot there, right? So it probably was a better idea to just hit with the Shadow Rake once and then not attack with the arrow singer. Nice drain though. Because now what is the Shadow Rake going to do with its 8 AP, right? Now it's just going to move back and forth. So you might as well have attacked once with the Shadow Rake. And then kept the, not only the AP, but also the stacks. The preparation stacks. I don't know. Well, we have drive. Do we have the relocate ally? I think so. So if he moves right here, then actually the relocate ally will move him right here. So you could put him over here. Yeah, put the matriarch here, relocate ally, and drive. And then he can hit the demonologist once if he wants. He's calculating something. Tiny is. That's why he's not doing anything. He's calculating. I don't think he has Sand Spray up. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Is he going to use a spell? It looks like he's going to use a spell here. It's going to be like right here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is he going to spell spam? And why would you move up with the coordinate? Soothing Serenade? I don't know what he's doing. Like, why would you do it this way? I'm so curious. He took so long in the beginning. Tornado. Alright, so the Air Singer is dead, but he's putting his Matriarch kind of in a dangerous position. Like I said, Matriarch is kind of tanky because it does have 2 base defense. And 2 base defense with SL is not bad. But, I don't know. I don't know if that was really the best play. Like, was that the best thing he could do as an idea? To kill that Matriarch? I feel like he could have killed that thing in so many other ways later. I don't think that was the best play by Tiny. Or like decision making wise, I didn't like it too much. Found that a bit weird. Because I can now just drive everything. This thing's at 23 damage. You can just kill the coordinator. So yeah, Tiny was doing pretty good for a while. And Neppy was messing up. And then now I feel like Tiny just decided to do something really strange. By going in so far to just kill the, 19 HP Arrow Singer. And this guy's double tapping. Look at this damage coming out now. Yeah, 21, 21. Insane damage. He also has the Hunter Quick. And because of the 8 speed. Yeah, so he's going to get a Swarm. Okay, he has a double tap. But he does get the Swarm. As well as heals up a little bit. Gets the Norglobe. Constrict if he wants. Yeah, constricts the Matriarch, so he has to attack. He can't run away. He can move up this Charmer once. So not only did TinyDragon just cause his coordinator to die, he puts his Matriarch in a horrible position here. Like, sometimes you have to think of this game not only in like black and white of like, can I you have to kind of, that's what I say often with like macro game and micro game, where often counting kills, at least to me, is micro game, right? Where like if you think about like StarCraft 2, where you're doing your micro by counting out the math you need for a kill and that kind of thing, right? So do I have the AP I need? Do I have the damage I need? How can I gain a bit more? And then macro game is really just your decision making. Like, you have to see what kind of battle group you have. Are you better in late or early, Or, it also just decision making like this. Like, is it a good idea to move in to kill a 12 HP champion just because he's ranged and he's gaining stacks of preparation? Just so that I can then... this is nice damage, though. So at least that, right? It's not horrible. So yeah, is it a good idea to move in to get this kill if it puts me next turn in a bad position, which I think that did. Now, one thing we do have to think about here is because Tiny did that weird play, it did cause this kind of grouping by Neppy. But I also don't think that TinyDragon meant for this to happen. I don't think Tiny was like, hey, if I go in and get 2 of my champions killed, then I could maybe cause my enemy to be in a bad position. Like, I don't think he's like, oh yeah, I'll bait in, he'll just bunch up, and then I can get a kill afterwards. Is he dead? Should be dead. Yeah, we still have an attack from the mixed sand lion. He gets an Orglobe as well. Not bad. Like I said, I still don't think that's worth it though. Like, this is a mixed drone. Oh, okay, not bad. That's good because of the Distractor is really going to help against Charmer and stuff. Because both of these champions, all they can do is play abilities. So 2 champions that are just not going to be able to do anything for now. But the Shadow Ray can still... Oh, only once though, unless we see AP. So we could see a... what's it called? We could see a... Ooh, he deploys Fire Slinger. Alright, not bad. That deploy really wrecked Neppy. He wanted to move in, but he couldn't, or he can't. You could attack once with a Shadow Rake just to create the Shadow Dancer. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that. Just attack once so you get the Shadow Dancer so you have something for the pawn, right? I wonder why I didn't attack there. He could have. Like, the only reason you don't attack there is so that... is because you know you're gonna kill the drone with the, with some type of ritual, right? That's the only time, so you don't want to waste your AP. Other than that, I don't know why I wouldn't... was there something I wasn't looking at, maybe? So many times, both of these players are way better than me, and then I see them do weird plays, and I'm not sure if they're just doing something that I'm so dumb that I can't even fathom it, or if they're just misplaying, you know? You know when that happens? I'm just like, he didn't attack. I found that weird. I found the move in by TinyDragon pretty weird. But, like, maybe it was the right play. I don't know. Like I said, sometimes you have to think of macro game, and I think that Tiny wins late game because of all of his summons. So macro game wise, I would have told myself, hey, let me just stay back, and I win. Alright, he's gonna... Can he get the kill? 15 plus the Scoured will get the kill. Nice. That does deal with the Horn of Order as well. Wow, I can't believe Tiny won this after he moved in like that. I thought I'm gonna lose this. Now there's just like, I'm so confused. He also, yeah, the Snake Charmer was in a bad position there, I guess. Alright, Snake Charmer dies of a misplay. If he had moved the Snake Charmer back one, he wouldn't have. It's a bit harder to see, but you could have also just seen that he's exactly in range of the Sand Lion. Like, there's no reason to keep the Snake Charmer so close anyway, just because all it's gonna do is drive and use its abilities. Like, why even keep it so close? Alright, so why did he not attack the Sand Lion last turn? Or the drone? Why did he want the AP on the Shadow Rake? It can now double tap though. 11, 10, 9, 8, yeah. So the Shadow Rake can double tap the Sand Lion, but Sand Lion does have evasive rank 2 at the moment, so he can't really attack be killed from range. You can get this Nor Globe, I guess? Yeah, he gets the Nor Globe. You can double tap here. That's -3 though, because of SL bonus, so that's 15, 15. That's 30 damage, he'll be at 22. What, now you're, what? I must have missed something then, why he didn't attack that one turn when he was distracted. I must have missed something. Maybe he already attacked and I didn't see it. That must have been it. Like, there's no other reason I can think about it. So it must have just been my fault. I must have misseen something. Alright, he pulls the Sand Lion, though, like I said, when you have a ranged champion and it has mobility, like, this doesn't really matter, because, like, the engage, he can still run away, and he's actually not in range of the Flame Strike. Oh, this is funny. He used pull for no reason there, basically. He moved this champion close to 3 AP, and generally that's okay if it's ranged, because it can't run away as easily, but because of the domain, it actually doesn't hurt the Sand Lion whatsoever. Alright, so he's dead, yeah. At least that. Is Sand Spray up, though? Or even Petrifying Gaze up again? I believe it might be. It could. Right. Lays a pupae. He can, like I said, he's mobility, so the Sand Lion can just walk away easily. Doesn't even have to disengage for any extra AP or anything. A lot of damage here, though, with the double Flyer Slinger. Like 65 Nora for really good stats, and Fire Eater can actually do a lot here. There's the Petrify. Ooh, this is a bard, yeah. Interesting. So Snogby, because it's a bard, and this has improved speed, and it's a bard as well, so it actually improves speed to the Snogby. Alright. So he does get the Distract on the Shadow Rake. Ooh, and there's the Incubator. Might want to move back one more. No, he's out of double tap range, at least from the Strategist. But he could have moved back even more. There's no real reason to keep... Even though because of the evasive, he actually does fine against the Flame Strike. 6, right? 6, 7, 8. He's actually kind of protecting the matriarch this way, so maybe that's why he's keeping the... So what TinyDragon might be doing here is kind of baiting the attacks to go onto the Sand Lion and not onto the matriarch. So he's kind of pretending like, oh, I misplayed, but actually he wants it done this way. This could be a next level play as well. Because I like, generally, if he hadn't done it this, no, he might just be dead anyway. He's going to get in range. Yeah, he got in range of the Battle Master, so that's a good play at least. So he has 14 damage, double taps for 11-11, not enough. He can, again, double tap the matriarch, I guess. Or best of all, kill the pupae. So Nepi says, the sad thing is he'd have lost 10 turns ago if I drew my divine favored champion. But it's the last rune. That's interesting. Not sure if divine favor really would have made it so he wins. I think, I don't know, like I said, I feel like he misplayed quite a bit, but maybe I didn't see something that he did see or something. Alright, double tap Manticore. Alright, so Manticore should die here to the Chard. Yeah, so Manticore dies to the Chard, so that's a good play. But the drone comes out. Alright. Sandbear is at 8 speed though, right? So you can actually 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So the Ampere Snogby can actually go into this font if he wants. And get the Norglobe. Yeah, just go over here and yeah, you can just take the font if he wants. Yeah, GG. Alright, GG. Yeah, it was a weird game. There were a lot of mistakes that I feel like. I'm not sure if they both played to their best.